I don't know if I should indicate it. I'm confused.
Well, if you're not sure, give it.
That's a long way for one.
That's it. Got it. Okay then, so let's turn left at the end.
Yeah.
It's always going to give you the same routine at the beginning, just to give you that couple hundred metres to get your sort of eye in.
Well, what's he doing? I'll wait here because there's a car coming.
Just go forward a little bit more then, just a little bit.
I don't know what I think he's staying there.
He is staying there, yeah. Okay.
Right, we can go.
Yeah, nice and gently then, keep it tight. So I'm just going to alter your route a little bit today, okay?
Yeah, so the weather's lovely. It wasn't nice over the weekend though.
So we are turning right at the roundabout.
Okay.
Third exit.
Yeah, I feel like the parallel parking's haunting me.
Haunting, not. We did that one last week, didn't we? Was that the first time that we did it last week? No, it wasn't. Yeah, okay.
But it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. I think I just got into a fluster. But I've been like rehearsing it in my head.
It was the week before we did the parallel park, which you did really well.
Yeah.
I know we only did it the once, didn't we?
Yes.
But we didn't do it last week.
We did it last week because the DPD driver's there and it made me like, it threw me out.
Right. We'll just head back over that way and we'll just nail it down, so no worries, all right?
Okay. I feel like I've been rehearsing the sequence in my head, and I feel like I do better when I look at the back so I know which way to turn the wheel, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like that's okay for me. I'm okay putting the car up next to the opposite, you know what I mean, like next to the car.
Yeah. That's it, round we go, just keep it tight in the left. Check your mirrors, make you aware of what's going on around you, and just stick to this lane.
Yeah.
So as I say, your opening routine is going to be the same.
Okay. I know what I'm doing now, so we stick to this lane, not veer over to that side.
That's it, you got it. You see, the more you do these kind of little routines like this, the easier they get.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of thinking about when you're going to be driving to work. Might seem a little bit.
This is my route.
Yeah.
Where I want to go.
Might be a bit daunting at the beginning, but once you've done it a few times, once you know your way, you know your way. And then we'll just stick to the left hand.
That's all right though, isn't it?
Of course
it was too late to do anything.
Of course
else,
it was, yeah. But it's not for this one though.
No, I see. But like when it goes to amber, you've just got to carry on, haven't you? I suppose it's safer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. See, green means go, red means stop, and amber means stop if it's safe.
Safe, yeah.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
I remember that on my theory test. I think it was from. Do you know when I was a child? I was about 10, 11. And we was on our bikes, and we come to a traffic light, and me being trying to marry big boots, as soon as it went to amber, I ran over the lights and I got hit by a car.
Yeah, well...
She wasn't going fast or anything, she felt dead bad. It's more my fault than hers, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I've got that beat. Because when I was 10 years old, I was doing what all good kids do, which is walking down the road looking at the shoelaces, thinking about Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah. And I needed to go across the road to see a friend. And as I looked down, I thought, oh, zebra crossing. So I just stepped onto it and got whacked by a car. And of course, I never checked because I thought, well, it's a zebra crossing. It's for me, of course. So there I was, lying in the gutter on my back. Couldn't breathe. I was winded. I was okay, nothing broken or anything, but I was winded. Yeah. And for the first time in my life, I thought I was going to die. I thought...
Winding's scary though, isn't it? When you get a proper...
It is. When you get a proper one, yeah. When you get a proper one, it is, yeah.
But yeah, like she tapped my bike more than me. I think she was gearing to slow, or she was just trying to get through. But either way, like I wasn't like injured, but it really taught me to be more aware and not show off.
Turning left. First exit. So yeah. Yeah, I've only been winded like that twice in my life, actually.
It's horrible. Do you know when you see a child winded as well? Because they get so scared, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so what do the gives? Are you
Yeah,
good?
oh my God.
Let's go then. Yeah, the second time I was a few years later, or maybe a year or two later. What we were doing is we were up a tree, of course.
I loved climbing trees. That was being a proper kid though, wasn't it? Like out playing, making games of.
Oh yeah, we were up a tree, and what we were doing is we were jumping from one branch to another branch, grabbing hold of it and swinging down to the ground on the bendy path branch. So of course we were all doing it. There was loads of us doing it. So of course I leapt and I grabbed hold of it and swung down. And as I swung down, it snapped.
Oh dear.
And of course my feet carried on and I went boom, flat on my back from about, I don't know, about 6, 7, 8 foot up.
Decent.
And I was proper winded again. Anyway, oh no, I'm on my back and I'm totally winded and I'm like, I'll be all right. I know I'm going to breathe. And then it starts to play on your mind and like,
I breathe.
yeah, but what if this time's different?
I think I've been winded probably once as a child. And I think it was my sister that did it to me, to be fair, but it's horrible, it's scary. Yeah. Like when Noah cries now, Nick's so little, and nobody gets like over dramatic and cries and then goes, and like there's nothing, I'm like, breathe, breathe. Because like he's stopped with his mouth open. I'm like, come on. Even for him, like, it's very rare he does it. Generally, like, say if he gets really upset if I take him off the swings or something, he's like ended his life for him. Oh gosh, he's just like mouth open, not making a noise, and just, come on now, you need to breathe now.
Do you know what hurt the most when I was, something that really hurt? How's this for a combination? I sneezed and hiccuped at the same time. And I'm telling you what, it felt like I'd been kicked by a donkey, you know. I mean, it's right there in the solar plexus, because of course one's going out and the other's going in, and it's an opposing force, and it just and it wasn't even a bit, it was just like I just like, and it just the perfect timing, and I was like, oh my guts.
I've sneezed and there's one, and I bit my bloody tongue, and it really hurt. Do you sneeze like it's such a, and I bit my bloody tongue, and it was so painful. You don't realise how powerful a sneeze is, I don't think.
No.
Because I'm sure there was something like on your theory test, something to do with sneezing or coughing. What would you do? I can't remember.
Cough.
Yeah, because you can't see, like, you close your eyes, don't you, when you sneeze?
Yeah.
Quite moving then.
It is. Stay with them. Because on top of these lights are a sensor. And if it sees too big a space, it goes back to red.
Yeah. I can't believe we're at the end of March, you know. When we go into April, it's only April, May, then driving test in June.
And then what in June? Oh yeah.
Driving test.
Just take it steady. At the roundabout, we're turning right. Third exit. So just take your time. It'll come around soon enough. Yeah. Okay.
Very clear that way.
Gently. Just a little bit fast. Thank you. So you want to be mean with your speed and your steering. Yeah, be tight with it.
Right.
As in, don't give any more than it absolutely is necessary to get yourself around there.
Because I suppose when you go fast, you go wider, don't you?
Yeah. Well, exactly. Go wider, and that causes you to tighten up on the steering, which starts adding other dynamics into it as well.
My friend's daughter, she's got her driving. Oh no, she's not booked it actually, I'm lying. I thought she had a test in July, but I don't think she will have, because I think the dates was quite far ahead, weren't they? When I looked, they were anyway. Do you know if I if I fail, touch wood I don't.
Yeah.
But I could go for a cancellation, couldn't I?
Of course you can.
Yeah. Do you get
Yeah.
like notice though? Like it wouldn't tell me on the day, would they?
No, it won't be on the day.
Just thinking of work and childcare and stuff. And you, like, need to let you know.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yes, we're nowhere near there.
If we get to it.
Hopefully not.
Way too fast.
We're not even going that slow and they seem really fast compared to us.
So coming to a roundabout, we are turning left, first exit. I'm away for 2 weeks in May.
What beginning, middle, end?
Beginning, first 2 weeks of May.
Oh, that's okay. You're allowed. I'm just thinking, when you're back, we're kind of try and cram them in. Psychologically, I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm missing 2 documents.
Yes. So, are you off every Monday?
Yeah.
Because not next Monday because I've got a test on, but the following Monday the pupils she's gone back to China for a couple of weeks, 4 weeks in fact. So I've got some morning lessons available if you want to try a morning lesson.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Just give you a different feel of the time of day.
Yeah, just let me know what time, like you do on Sunday.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's fine. Don't maybe take me.
Well, I'll tell you.
I'm not even going that slow.
I'll tell you the previous week. What are you doing? 25 to 26.
It's not bad, is it? It's in 30.
No. It's good. It's good. I mean, look at that. I didn't even bother signalling. And at that speed, if there had been pedestrians crossing the road,
You've been done,
yeah, you'd have been running them over.
I don't feel like we're going at 20 miles an hour like a snail or anything.
No, you're not.
But yeah, let me know and then.
Will do.
Like I say, all it is to let my mum know what time to come over to have network. Other than that, we're fine.
Can do childcare, innit?
Yeah. My sister is more just because she's healthier. My mum's not well, you see. She's got COPD and she's great, but I just feel like to have no one out for any more than a couple of hours, she's suffering. Because she tries to do too much. Like she tries to play. I mean, it's fine playing with him, but running around and stuff. Yeah, she's great with it. They're both hard to be fair. She tells him off because he's got a dummy.
Second.
My mum tells him off because he's got a dummy.
Straight on, second exit. How old is he?
Just over 1.
You clear?
Yeah. He said second, didn't you? Yeah. He doesn't have it all day or anything like that. He doesn't wake up and have it, or it's just for nap time or when he's tired, like tiredness. But other than that, like he doesn't sit with it in his mouth all day. I don't know that. In the morning when he gets up, I take it. Don't get back to the afternoon when he goes to have a nap. Then he has it back at bedtime, and it's never in his mouth. He always spits it out at the night anyway.
They don't have priority.
How do you do it? The park like that.
I know he's an idiot.
I
You
didn't-
just concentrate on your
Yeah.
own thing. Just slow it down just a little bit, because if one of these car doors opens, you're in big trouble. So that's the speed, because you can't do position, so you must do speed.
Yeah.
Turning left first exit. You know, people like that. There's always people dodgily parked and such.
Crazy
so,
though. His bum was right out in the
I
road.
know. It's not worth getting annoyed with them.
No, it just shocks me.
No.
That's all.
See, this is what happens when people drive too fast. They have crashes
Oh
like
dear.
this.
I'm not looking
Yeah.
because I don't want to be nosy.
That's okay. I'll be.
Yeah, you have a look, Rob. You can tell me.
No, there's nothing to see really. To be fair.
I just think with the man that had his bum poking out, I just think it shocks me that you're on the road and you think that's okay.
Who,
But
me?
other people, no, the
Oh, him, yeah.
it's
What
crazy.
the amount of crazy things I see on the road, I'm kind of, I don't know what's worse, the fact that I see those crazy things, or the fact that it's so common that I just don't see it as anything
yeah,
other than normal.
don't shock you anymore.
Exactly. So we're turning left at the end of the road. And this is the main reason why I started my YouTube channel, you know. Well, I didn't start a YouTube channel, I actually started recording because people were driving like absolute twonks.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was like, what are you doing, mate? So I thought I'd better start recording, because the quality of people's driving had just dropped. It's got better, I will say, but I decided to record everything. And then I thought, well, I've got this old YouTube channel that I never used, so I got that set up. And
It's a good thing they're recording though. Like a lot of cars have dash cams, don't they? Or
Yeah.
cyclists,
yeah,
and I don't blame them.
no. Well, this is like a dash cam, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just that you can go back and watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
and for you guys, it's ideal.
It's really good to look back at your lesson, you know.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You know, I do like the weekends. I do like a restream. So I played yours last weekend.
Did ya?
On my overnight one. I've got like a software that allows me to play it
Okay.
over. So just put it on a loop and play it
Yeah.
over. And yeah, so just play it over overnight, because it's really good for getting views on a Friday night. It's actually a lot busier than now, I mean.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
They moved, Rob. It's working.
Yep.
If I don't move, they move.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, if you know, as soon as you take the driving line, people will adapt around you. But
Yeah,
until you
same.
take it, they
Yeah.
won't move.
Yeah.
Slow down. This is unusual.
Yeah,
Two
I've seen
sides
the-
plus this one here.
The gents on the side.
That's it. Good. Somebody wants me, but they can't have me if I'm on a driving lesson. I'll give them a ring after. Just take your time. So we are coming to a roundabout. We're going to be turning right, second exit.
This is one way you can get your front over.
Yeah, and don't worry if the back end
Yeah.
drags over. As long as you get front end round, are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Let's do that then. So start turning now. That's it. Much better. There you go. That's proper as it should be.
Yeah. Can we fit through?
I think so.
Okay. Well, if you think so, that's a yes.
The question really is, do you think so?
Yeah.
Turning left, first exit. That's always the real question, isn't
Yeah.
it, Bernie?
I think I see a bus and think, oh my gosh. But as you get closer, you can assess and you know you can go through.
Exactly, yeah. Just have a good look at it.
Yeah.
And if it's obvious, then do it. If it's, you know, either stop or go. If you're not sure, wait.
Yeah. These trees are beautiful.
Do you know, we've got one of them outside our window. And if you go round to Jasmine's, in about 3 weeks' time and look out of her kitchen window, you'll be able to see it because hers would look down on it.
Yeah.
Whereas we look right into it because we're on the second floor.
Yeah.
But and it's one of them really beautiful
They're
ones.
lovely.
They only last for a couple of weeks. So what I say is I always figure spring isn't sprung until that tree comes out.
Yeah.
See, they're out up here, but on ours they're just budding at the
Right.
moment.
No.
But yeah, they are cherry blossom. Very big in Japan, you know.
Yeah, massive. But it looks like, I don't know if it's the pictures I look at that have been edited, but they look very vibrant in colour, the ones in Japan.
Turning left. Well, there's different varieties of them. The ones, these are all pink. The ones that we've got are pink and red.
Yeah, I think
And
it's the ones I've
they
looked
really
at.
stand out.
Said left.
Yeah. But yeah, they're all getting ready to.
The daffodils is trying as well, aren't they? I
Yeah.
see them on the green opposite me.
So we are turning left at the end of the road. So good positioning and good checking.
Yeah.
Okay, nice and gently. Let's have a look. So we're looking for a parallel power drive on. Take out. Just want to assess some stuff as we go up here. So not the red car because he's parked up on the pavement, but the one next to him.
Silver.
Yeah. If you want to pull up next to him and stop next to him in your start position.
Are we
So
fitting
slow.
there?
No, he's not. Just out a bit and stop. Perfect, yeah. Perfect start position.
Are we fitting there? I'm asking you like you don't know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you said is he sitting there? We can fit in there. Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
So into
Oh, is that not
reverse.
meant to be on?
No, just take us for reverse. Okay, so this is your start position. So what's first?
Turn my wheel.
Go on
Check.
then. Yeah. Turn your wheel. Check and check. Yeah, perfect. Lovely. And then remember you are on a hill, so keep your control of your brake.
Brake. Okay.
So just keep it going. And what you're looking for, don't forget to look around over your right shoulder now. It's a mandatory check of your right shoulder. Just keep going. Don't bother about this. Look at your position here. Right. Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Look, imagine this is the clock at 12 o'clock. This is 10 past. Look at that. It's about right. Isn't
Yeah.
it? So if it gets to 10 past, stop. Or this marker here.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So what's next?
Go back straight.
Go on then. Yeah. And then it's
The second, this one.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Nice and slowly. We'll fit, don't worry.
I hope so. Well.
Me too now, I've said it. That's it, yes. And now one turn.
Out.
Go on then. That's it. Because you don't want your back of your car
Yeah.
to go that way, do you?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course it's going to work. You don't even need to look at it. Look around. Guaranteed it's going to go
Yeah,
into position.
we're
If you
good.
look forward, there you are. A little bit more and stop. Because we would have stopped for him anyway.
Can I just
Right.
put this
Finish with your wheel straight. That's it. And brake and park.
That felt so much better the first
And
time.
park.
Sorry, I was too excited. That was way better because I took my time and I told you I've been rehearsing it in my head. The way I turned the wheel, that's what got me last
Yeah.
time. The sequence, so that to me was way better.
Okay.
I'd say we're on a hill, but other than that, it was okay.
Right. So if we go to the top of the hill and turn left, we'll almost certainly find another one to practice on up there on the flat. Okay. So when you're ready,
I'll check the wrong way.
okay, handbrake,
Oh, sorry.
signal.
They're turning, shall we
Yeah,
still go?
yeah, no, yeah, shoulder check. That's it, eyes forward. Don't forget your stuff that you've got to do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so top of the road, turn left, and just take your time because we need to assess the road situation. Okay,
Yeah.
steady. So there's a blue car past the van. The van is too far away. Just slow down. The van's too far away from the pavement to use.
Yeah.
with his size. But the blue car,
The blue.
pull up next to him and reverse back into a park position.
Back here.
That's fine, yeah. So you see, this time you're a lot further away from
Yeah.
him. And this is why you use that 45-degree angle or the 10-pass position.
Okay.
Because if this far away from him, if you waited for the grid system to connect on, you'd be facing this way rather than this way. Does that make sense? So if you pop it into reverse, that's it, you got it, yes.
Right, I need to think about, like, say, the position now. Don't
Yeah,
I?
so don't bother looking at this.
No.
Just use your judgment. Imagine the 10-pass position.
I'd say about here.
No, that's about 5-pass. Where did
Right
you
here.
learn to tell the time? Stop there. That's it. There's your 10-pass.
Okay.
And if you look here, you're pretty much on par with it.
Going wrong. No, I'm not going wrong. There we go.
That's it.
Right. Am I right?
A bit more. That's it.
Well, I'm not listening. I'm not paying attention to the car because we're doing something.
Just keep one eye on him as well, because if he goes, you've got to stop.
Okay.
But you don't have to stop until he goes. That's it. Just keep going. Just let it go. You can just nip into position. That's it there. Steering come fit. Steering finishes straight. Say thank you to them.
She's not, but thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was okay. Am I a bit far away from the curb, do you think? There's a bit.
No,
Oh no,
that's
is that okay?
perfect. Perfect.
Because there was a gap, weren't there?
Yeah.
But that was way better. Do you know what? I feel so much better the last 2 times. That was all right. And I tell you, as long as if I look out the way that way, I know which way to turn the wheel. If I look at it, I'm confused at which way it even is. So yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
One more time.
yeah.
So
This one.
the car in front of you, what I want you to do, Bernie, I want you to pull up next to him, stop, reverse back into a park position. It's all for you. I'll just sit here and supervise. And have a mint.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No, okay.
So you got some chewy. Start with your wheel straight. Thank you. Now they will tell you that if you don't start with your wheel straight, they will tell you.
Will they?
Yeah, they won't mark you down for it, but
Right,
they will tell you.
Okay.
So it's a part of the specifications for the test.
So I've started my wheel straight,
Yep.
but now I can move, can't I?
Because now at least you know where your wheels are.
Yeah. I went a bit over.
There's a little bit of wiggle room in these. You should be okay. Stop. Put your wheels back. You haven't done your straight bit. And
Oh,
that's
of course.
because you've gone over. It's kind of thrown your eyes
Yeah.
off. Understand?
Right, so I go now.
Go back until this corner, the second one gets to the pavement.
I have to throw myself off massively.
There.
Right.
That's it.
Is that me?
No, it's just don't worry about it. I'll explain it in a minute.
I feel like we've gone.
No, you're good.
Is that right?
A bit more. And stop. Staying straight. So,
What did I do?
go back in reverse. See the line?
Yeah.
So this grid system, the car isn't there, the car is here.
Right. So, are we too close?
No.
No.
Perfect.
Okay.
So the side of the car is here, not here.
Right. Okay. I get you. So that's your wiggle room then, if you like. But we don't want to use wiggle room. But yeah. Did I do something? Why did the engine sound like? Is that me?
Nope. Well, it is. It's a hybrid car. The battery's flattened down. When you do reversing,
Oh, I see.
it uses the battery.
Oh,
so we
okay.
only have it on battery.
No problem.
If you do too much reversing like we're doing, we've used up the battery
done three-
capacity.
we've done three,
So
haven't
the
we?
engine has kicked in to charge up the battery.
Right. I get you.
All right?
I thought I'd done something with the steering.
No. It does the same kind of thing when you...
Okay.
Yeah, so it does the same kind of thing when you... whatever. It does the same kind of thing when you get to a junction and you just stop and the engine's going, then all of a sudden it just dies down because
Right, okay.
it doesn't need it anymore.
Well, I don't feel like any three of them were bad. Them three parallel parking.
The first two were really good and they'll pass you on it. The last one, they won't pass you on it. They'll fail you on that one.
Wow, what did I do?
What do you think?
Did check.
No, you did. Now let me ask you, what you were checking for? What were you checking for? Other cars, yeah?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do if there's other cars?
Just carry on. No, just it depends what part of the bit we're in.
Around your car, I want you to imagine a big 25-metre circle, yeah?
Yeah.
That's your danger area.
Okay.
Any people, whether in cars, on bikes or pedestrians, come into that danger area, stop.
So I didn't stop for the white car.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, he was waiting for you, and as you sort of tucked in on this third turn,
Yeah.
as soon as you opened the door for him, he went. I said thank you to him.
So I should have waited.
As he came into your dent, you should have stopped again.
But then would I mean, I get what you're saying, but so would he have to wait for me to continue? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It depends whether he stops.
Right.
You see, we were pretty much almost in
Yeah,
when,
that's what I thought.
when he came. If
he
you'd have stopped, he would have continued. But let's imagine that he then stops for you, then you carry on. But if he moves, you stop again.
Right. Because I in my mind, I seen him, but I thought because there's room for him, he's okay.
I figured
Yeah,
that's what you're
I
thinking.
thought.
Sometimes people think it's the same with pedestrians on the opposite side of the road and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we'll all wait for him because he's over here. But yes, because pedestrians can cross.
Yeah,
behind
and so
you.
do you know what? At least I seen him. If I hadn't seen him, I'd be like, oh my god, I didn't see the car. I wasn't checking properly.
Well,
so I get what
then you'd be checking your video about what you after.
Yeah, but at least I get what I've done. Not wrong, but do you know what I mean? I understand what because obviously I seen him. In my mind, I thought he's got enough room.
Yeah,
So he pulled out. From
oh, he
there.
did. He had plenty of room.
But now I know you have to stop to see what they're doing.
It's a technical fail.
Yeah.
It's not like a danger fail in the sense that you've created a dangerous situation. It's just the technical side. If that danger area is on all of your manoeuvres, any cars in there, stop.
So can I just ask you, say if we're pulled up and we start reversing, there's a car behind us, do we carry on or stop?
No. If you are blocking the whole road and he's got nowhere to go, then you've got to carry on. There's no benefit.
Once you started,
yeah,
you spot them, but you just.
Let's say you're doing your manoeuvre and he's creeping into the danger area. Stop. Wait for him. When he stops, fine. Because at some point it's got to stop if there's no room for him to go.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so
no, that's fine.
Use your judgment.
Yeah, I get what I know where I went wrong then, rather than thinking, oh my god, I didn't even.
No,
see
well,
him
you meant to. I mean, this is the idea of you having your lessons. It's not just a case of learning to drive. You learn to understand.
It's other people as well.
Mostly,
other cars. Like that's the big thing for driving for me. It's not me. It's everyone else as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah. I still think it was okay.
It was great. It was a really good. It was a really good manoeuvre. You've been assessed on control and observations from a control point of view. It's fine. The obs were good, and the obs were good in the sense that you saw him, but you just.
I should have.
Yeah. You see, you're applying a different kind of logic. Yes, he did have enough room there for letting go.
But now I know if I see somebody stop to see what they want to do.
Yes.
Then if they stop, you carry on.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, you basically put the ball back in their court and. Okay.
Do you know what, Rob? It's better than last week.
It is.
Because when I was looking at the steering wheel, I was like, I don't even know which way it's facing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I got into a right tether. But no, that was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, shall we go driving then?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So we'll go driving. We'll have a look at that pulling up on the right and reversing back to Caleb's as well if we get a chance. So I'm sure we will.
We're going, obviously that's the only way we can go.
Yeah, straight on, please.
Yeah, I seen the lights go on.
Turning left, yeah. Well, I didn't until the last one, until they went on. But yeah, you see, this is what happens, isn't it? Things change really quickly.
That you don't expect,
Exactly.
and totally out of your control.
This is tight.
I think we've got it wrong.
Yeah, good.
Was that okay, or should I
Yep.
slow down a little bit more?
I would have gone a little bit slower. Just,
Okay.
you see, you knew exactly what you were going to do, but your passenger didn't.
Okay.
And that, so you saw me cover the
I
brake,
did, yeah.
just in case. Because unless you actually say, I'm going to swerve, but why would you? Turning right at the end of the road. You've got to consider the examiner doesn't know exactly
Of
what
course.
you're going to do.
Would they ever, I mean, I suppose when you're at test standard,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to, would they ever use them if they felt they needed to? I suppose
Oh,
they
yeah.
would, wouldn't they?
Oh, they do.
Do they?
If they feel the need, because they've got a responsibility to us as well as you.
Yeah. Should
So-
I go, Rob, or should I just wait?
Well, look, if you don't know, what
I'm gonna
I said,
wait,
exactly. It's the safest option. It uses up a few seconds of that valuable driving test, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You know? So why wouldn't you just wait? If you're saying should I? The answer's
Wait,
no.
yeah.
Because if it was easy and if it was obvious, you wouldn't need to ask the question.
Yeah, to me, we wouldn't have both fit.
Exactly. Well, you
get
could have
too
probably
fast.
squeezed through, but we're not into squeezing
No.
through, are we?
No.
That's not our thing.
We have a
We're-
safety bubble.
Yeah, exactly. Safety bubble. That's exactly what we have. And anytime you go into that safety bubble, the brake gets covered.
Yeah.
So if you see the examiner do that,
Yeah.
there's a reason. Because believe me,
Right.
they don't do it unless they need it.
You'd think not, wouldn't you? Like, there must be something serious, not serious, but
So you
something's
see,
going to happen.
even though they might cover the brake every now and again, doesn't mean they're going to mark you down. But as soon as you go into that 10% safety margin,
Yeah.
if you then make a mistake once you're in that safety margin, then there's no more safety margin.
Yeah.
Therefore, they need to be able to react instantly. And that's why they cover
Yeah.
it. It does act like a measure as well, because if you see them doing this all
You
the
know
time,
to-
then yeah, just watch your driving, because you're just getting them a bit worried.
Yeah.
And if you worry them, they won't worry about not giving you a license.
Exactly.
Everybody wants an easy life, and the easier you make the examiner's life with your good driving,
Exactly,
the
Rob.
better,
Yeah.
the better chance you've got of getting that license. Turning right, make sure it's on your right.
Ramp now, isn't there? Is it?
There
Yeah.
is. Your position's just slightly off there.
Is that too?
You're on the wrong side of the road. You've gone past that parked car and you never really worked it back over
Right, okay.
to the left, and you had about a good 15 metres to do so. So when you turned, your two right-hand wheels were already over the line.
Right, I get you.
But you could have come back over and turned. So anytime, any opportunity you get to come back onto your side of the road,
Do
you
it.
should do so. Right, pull up and stop on the right-hand side of the road, keeping close to it and parallel with the curb. That's it. Over you go. Slow it right down. That's the key. Get it dead slow at the end, because you do not want to be hitting that curb at any speed.
Right, am
Thank
I
you.
okay? Because it's
Yeah.
a drive, isn't it?
No, it's not a drive.
Oh, it's not
look
drop
again.
curb, yeah.
It's a raised curb.
Right, yeah.
Okay, they've got a drop curb behind you, probably. I don't know, it must be a drop curb behind you. But we'll have a look in a minute. And now you're going to reverse back to 2 car lengths. The thing about Chad, right, a lot of people in Chad in particular, they have converted their front gardens into driveways.
Right, okay.
But it's not an official driveway unless it's got the dropped
like
curb.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So if they were to take down this wall here and make a driveway of it, normally they put a couple of lumps of wood there so they can drive up on it.
Are you not allowed, say if they did that, this is just a total.
No,
like,
they're not allowed.
They're not allowed to just put a drop curb, you can't do that.
Oh no. No, you have to pay the council for your drop curb,
Oh.
and you pay something on your council tax for it as well.
Oh,
So it's got to be done officially,
right.
and that's why they don't do it. If it was free, everybody would do it, wouldn't they? Okay, so we'll do our reversing back 2 car lengths. That's it. So that's it. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Up a bit further. So your obs are really good. Keep it going.
I think we're there.
I want to go a bit further.
Okay.
Just doing double distance for you today.
Okay.
That's it. And if we just stop there, then I'll do. Yeah, so you can see here, I just wanted to, so that you could see the drop curb.
Right, I get you, yeah.
So you went past the drop curb and stopped. That's
So
absolutely
that's where
fine.
they would come onto there.
Yeah, that's where
bit
they go
there.
on. But like I say, some of these, especially in this area, Chaddeston, which is huge, you get these, we call them Chad drop curbs,
Right.
which are like homemade ones.
I get you.
Some of them even buy them plastic things and sort of put them in there. But it's like they look. I mean, how much does it cost? I don't know, probably about 700 quid, 800 quid to have a drop curb put in. and the permission, and then
Yeah.
you pay a bit every year, 20 quid or whatever for the.
It's up to you if you really want one, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like this, there's nothing really wrong with parking just on the road.
No.
I wouldn't feel the need to have one myself. No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
right, drive on when you're ready. That was really
Okay.
good.
Was it okay?
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm going to signal rock, so I'm going to get into the habit of doing it.
Well, you should do.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, as we go along, we'll have a look for some Chad drop curbs.
Okay.
See if we spot any, eh?
Chad drop a little bit. And I was looking at drop curves.
Okay, so we're going to go to the end of the road where we will turn right. So this is obviously a bit more posh, bit of a more posh road.
Yeah.
Don't get around here too much, but
We'll see. There we go. A lot of flags outside that house, isn't there?
oh yeah. Just a little bit tight on it, thank you. We are going to be turning at a left at this roundabout, first exit. Okay?
You can go.
Yeah, he's miles away,
Yeah.
even though he's going fast. You know what, if he comes our way, that's not a problem, it just make him slow down a bit, eh?
Yeah. It's so surprising how fast people drive.
Yep. Well,
Crazy.
they become very familiar. She's already looking to get around. I can see her. I think she's got a kiddie in the back as well, I can see her, she's looking around, I can see her tapping her fingers on the dash. She's already thinking about trying to go around you. You just drive
I am,
normally.
yeah.
Don't speed up for whatever you do.
Stick to what I'm doing.
That's it. Like I say, I never have a problem slowing cars down, especially around residential
Yeah.
areas, because they do drive too fast. And the way I see it is, I'm doing my little bit to just keep the area safe.
Safe. Exactly.
Just move out early. So we are going to be coming to a mini roundabout at the end of the road, and I would like you to turn right.
Where's the roundabout?
Well, there's a sign for it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just looking on the floor. Oh, there we go. It's, one of them, it's not a raised one, is what I'm thinking.
Well, it's like kind of like
Shall
slightly
we go?
raised. Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's clear. That's it. Round you go. Big turn, big turn, big turn,
Oh, that
big
was
turn
over
off,
it a little
big
bit.
turn off. That's it.
I think I went over it a little bit.
Don't matter.
Okay.
You know, needs must. There's a reason why they're not big physical
Yeah.
roundabouts, because they know that you can't realistically.
Very tight, that,
Exactly.
to get round and
Yeah.
stay on.
Sometimes they even paint them on the road if it's just to
Yeah.
make it more viable. So we are going to be coming to another mini roundabout, and I'd like you to turn left, first exit of this one. That's it. So with the mini roundabouts, they are
So this
actually
one's
by.
the bigger one.
Yeah.
So we go left, you said, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a kid on a scooter.
Shouldn't they be in school?
Yeah. It's Monday, isn't it? Yeah. I always panic, even at the train station. You see kids on bikes and scooters,
Mm-hmm.
just in case they go, do you know what I mean? They come off or the bike takes them away. I don't know.
Straight on. Pick your way through.
It's going to stay slow.
So that's it. Just keep making your progress, but just as long as you're going slow, everybody
Yeah.
cooperates. Everything can work really
Yeah.
well. That's it. It's all good.
Will they come
Yeah,
through
yeah,
as
yeah.
well?
There's plenty of
Okay.
room, believe it or not.
Just need to move over a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Ooh.
That's it. You've got room as well on your left.
Yeah.
Just that if you're going to go close to the cars, go slower.
That-
less
yeah, yeah.
space, less space, less speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to be turning right at this junction. And then we are turning left, first exit at this roundabout. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
How many test routes are there in Derby Road?
25.
25? So it could be one of 25?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, I think there's like 4.
No. Well, it is, right? I mean, look, think about it. I know it sounds like a lot, but think about this. They all start at the test centre. When you come out of the test centre, there's 3 different ways you can go. So
Right.
then they all divide to 3. So A, and A. And then as you go along, each one of them divides to potentials, yeah? So there's probably about 8 of them come up around this area. So, you know, you got that.
So you've just got to have good driving in general, and there's no point trying to
Thank
rehearse
you.
a test route because you could
That's,
have
you
anything.
can't. I've had people ring me in the past, you know, dads and mums saying, I just want to just take them on test routes. Only test routes, don't want to, nothing else. And I say, listen, there's 25 test routes. You can't expect
Yeah, you
them
just
to
have to be
memorise
good, right,
all of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, of course.
But as you've just said, and rightly so, just learn to drive generally.
Yeah, because you can't, and then if you just want to rehearse one route, that doesn't make you a good driver, really, does it?
No.
Because you've got to be confident enough to do all
Well,
of it.
Yeah, it makes you a good driver on that route.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all. But you know what you're going to do when the first time you drive Nottingham or Birmingham or
Exactly,
something.
out of Derby, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to be good at what you do.
You just need to be competent at it and safe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you have any people say you don't learn how to drive until you're on your own? I'm thinking,
you don't
well,
know.
that's not how I want to learn how to drive.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You learn your basics with
Yeah.
me. I mean, that's what they're talking about. You will learn more in the first 3 months of driving. By the time you've done 3 months on your own, 6 months tops, you'll look back at these driving lessons and go, do you know, that was so basic. And in a couple of years, somebody say, oh, you passed your test, have you, Bernie? Well, what did you have to do for that? And you're going to think back and you're going to go, well, not much, to be honest. I just drove around the block. You know, we just went out, we drove, and
Yeah.
then they're like, yeah, go back to the test centre. There you go, there's your license. Turning left. And that's all it is. That's all it really is.
It's just like you say, it's driving well. That they've got to see that you are driving, that you are going to be safe.
One of
on
the biggest
road.
mistakes people make is they think they have to go and prove themselves to the test.
Just do it
and you don't.
correctly.
You start with a pass and work backwards from it.
Yeah.
You don't start from zero and work your way up to a pass. They start with an assumption that you're going to pass,
Right.
and then
Get down from that.
They just let you fail yourself.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it, because I would have said they didn't. Because everyone, do you know when you hear people say, yeah, do you know what, they have so many they've got to pass, and then they get 5, then they fail everybody else after that. And I just think, is that true?
No. There is, look, there's no smoke without fire. All right, so let's talk about what it really is. And don't hit these brambles on the left, that will take my pen work off. So, every test centre has got an average pass rate. Now, let's imagine that Derby's is 50%. Yeah? Now, this is where the misunderstanding of the myth comes from, the urban legend thing. If an examiner is failing 70% of people, the manager's going to go to him and say, listen, mate, you're failing too many people. You've been too strict with them.
Yeah.
Loosen up. Now let's say that examiner then goes and starts passing 70% instead of failing 70%. They're going to go, oh, listen, mate, you've been too lenient with them, tying it up. It's got to fall within a certain range of the test centre's level, because the driving instruction in the city has an average.
Right.
So, they don't have to, they never get to a quota, but each examiner, if one of them's been too lenient, then they're going to see what they can tighten up on. Well, why? They even sit in the back and watch them and say, oh, yeah, you know what it is in this situation.
Wow.
And they'll say, like, in this situation, yeah, you should really be, failing them for this or that, And that's where it comes from. But of course, people, when they fail, they can't take responsibility for it for themselves. Oh yeah, I had a rubbish day, or I'll let my nerves get to me, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's, oh no, the examiner had it in for me. As soon as they looked at me, I knew I was going to fail. It's just rubbish. It's absolute BS. The simple fact is, if you do a decent drive on your driving test, you will get a license. And I've known these examiners for years, 20 years, the proper down to earth people.
Yeah. Well, they are humans, aren't they?
They are, I promise you that. More or less. So let's get ourselves proper in there. That's it. Nice and squared up into it. Proper check-in. Are you clear to go?
No.
Wait then. Then just keep an eye on this. Don't feel guilty about this one over here.
After the blue one.
After the blue one? Yeah, I would. Let's start moving now. That's it. So mate, it's not me, it's Most of them are ex-driving instructors anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the situation, it's they're just ordinary people, and in the morning they get up and they sort out the kids, get them off to school, feed the dog, take him out for a quick walk or whatever, and sort out stick the stuff in the washing machine and all the rest of it. Yes, the same as everybody else in it.
Yeah. Have lives, they have lives, they do what they're doing.
Yeah. So there's no such thing as a quota system, and if there were, we do 1 million tests a year in the UK, 1 million a year.
Wow.
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, there has never been, if there was this conspiracy where they can only pass so many, it had been leaked. There's not been one single email leaked, not one single memo in all the years of the last 20 million tests, nothing, not one. And if that was the case, you would have it.
Yeah.
There's always a whistleblower, especially these days. So nice and steady. Okay. Nice and easy as we go around. I'm just going to pull up and stop on the left. Just take your time. Just pull a bit behind here.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, fine. That's it.
What did you think? I thought it was great.
I was going to say, I was going to ask you, what do you think?
I think it was really good. I enjoyed my driving. I always do, but I thought that one was okay.
I think from last week to this week, I think you've wound yourself up for no reason
Yeah.
about it, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, I've been rehearsing it in my head, like.
Yeah. Well, it's
So,
probably
yeah.
done you a favour. It's not done you any harm.
No, it's paid off, I think.
But you can over obsess on certain
Yeah,
things, you
but
know.
I think I did that last week. That's why it messed up. So this week, I just thought in my head, and it showed like I didn't look at the wheel and think I don't know which way the wheel is. Like what we're doing, I just looked out the back, and that helps me. That's my way.
Yeah, good. And it worked really well for you. I think it's a good solid drive. It's you know, I mean, I was thinking maybe we might look at the bay parking. However, you mentioned about this, so we went back and hopefully that's reinforced it to the degree that you hoped it would.
Next bay parking.
Bay parking, I promise you, it is easy.
Yeah, I feel like for me, is it just the three that parallel parking, the reverse 2 car lengths, and front and back bay parking? Is that all there is?
Yeah.
Out of them, I'd have said parallel parking would have been the hardest. So for me, I feel like bay parking isn't going to be. I've not mastered the hardest, but in my head,
it's going to be easy.
Can
It's
I
the
ask you,
easiest of all.
do you
of
do it
them.
while cars are parked?
No.
Right, so they would always make me go in an empty bay.
No, listen.
Or can we do both ways then?
Yes,
Yeah.
but listen to this, right? When you do bay parking, and we'll get into all this next week, but when you do bay parking, they don't specify a particular bay.
Oh,
It's your
okay.
choice.
You pick it.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you pull up and stop on the right-hand side of the road, I don't tell you where to do it.
No,
I
you don't.
do suggest, oh, maybe by that crisp packet over there, that tree, whatever. But ultimately, you're the driver. It's up to you where you stop.
As long as it's not in front of a curb
Yeah.
or a drive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They do it when with the parallel park. They will get you behind a particular car like this red car, and they'll say, right, you know, I want you to use this red car. I want you
Yeah.
to pull up next to the red car and reverse back into a park position,
Yeah.
similar to where you are now. That's the only thing that they do specify. All the others, if you get a left bay park or a right reverse or a right forward, they'll say to you, yeah, just reverse into any bay.
Right, okay.
So you just choose the big empty space where there's no
Well,
other
that's what I was
cars.
thinking, yeah. But also, I would still like to do both because obviously you need to do both, don't you?
I will teach you both ways.
So is that next Monday then, Rob?
So next Monday we are going to be doing bay parking.
Lovely. I look forward to it.
Me too.
No, I had a really good driving lesson today, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can't believe we're 10 in.
Yep. That's it, innit?
Yeah.
Cracking on.
Yep. Well, you have a good week, Rob.
Yeah, you too, love.
I'll see you next Monday. Let me know what time it is in the morning, like, so I can get the muscle.
Yeah, well, next week's the normal time, and then after that we'll be back to it. All right. See ya. Right.